In 10 minutes or less, we're going to look at using additive modeling in Autodesk Inventor. Now, additive modeling is kind of, well, let's start with some smaller components and add material to it, hence the name additive. This is the part that we're going to model, and I kind of see this part as, well, let's pick the front view first of all. Not a good front view because I'm going to have a hidden edge back here. Good front view. Shows the shape. It's descriptive. It shows the most overall. And it's pretty stable. If I put it on my hand, it doesn't fall down. So I think this is our front view. That's going to mean that, well, let's think for a second. If this is our back, I see an entire S shape. So that's going to kind of be my starting point. I'm going to say, you know what? This was one single piece of wood. And wood isn't the best additive modeling material. But you know what? It doesn't matter because Inventor allows you to do whatever you want to do. So I think I'm going to use this as my first part, and then to that I'm going to add these two cubes in the front. So I'm going to need two sketches to create this part. Let's have at it. I've created a new part file. See the little IPT extension here for Inventor. That tells you that it's a part file. And I've called it additive part because, well, I'm going to use additive modeling as my method for creating this part. So a blank canvas full of potential. Let's model this part. And again, this is our front view. And I see in the back there's a solid S shape. There's going to be something that looks like... Uh-oh, I lost my front view. There we go. There's my front view. So if this is my right side here, I know it looks like left, but it's going to be right just because that's the way my brain works. That means I need to come, let's see, across on the top, down, then across on the bottom. So let's go and create a sketch parallel to the front face of our view cube here on the XY plane. And we're just going to create some lines, and I'm going to go shape before size, just kind of, and let Inventor predict geometric constraints. Do I want this to be perpendicular to the last line? Absolutely. So Inventor wants me to let it do that. Let it do it. And this comes down here, and then over here, up here. And again, Inventor predicts I want it to be at the same height above the origin as this point. Let it do it if it's correct. Then I've got over here aligned with the origin. And let's close our loop. Okay, excellent. So let's do some dimensioning here. The overall dimension for this thing is going to be, well, let's see. It's 3 cubes wide, so 2.25 inches. There we go. Let's put in some equal constraints now. Geometric before dimensional constraints, always our goal. This guy's going to be equal to this. Over constrained, oh, because of all those great predictions I let it do. How about, can I make those two equal? Yes, I can. Can I make this equal to this? Oh, over constrained already. So I guess really all I need is, let's dimension this guy here is 0.75. Uh-oh. We don't have any point on the origin, so why don't we do this? Let's make a horizontal constraint between this guy and this guy. That's good. And then I guess we need to make, let's see, an equal constraint between this and this, perhaps. Oh, that's good. And then maybe an equal constraint between this and this. Oh, that's good, but it's not quite good enough. What else are we missing? Oh, I was being stupid. So let's come up here and right-click and cancel. Let's right-click and delete that constraint, because my equal constraints are really this and this. That's better. And then let's make a vertical constraint between the origin and this point. There we go, fully constrained. A mere 2-dimensional constraints. Awesome. So this is the back of our part. This is the back. We're going to extrude forward a little bit. So we extrude one closed loop. That's all it's going to let us extrude automatically. 0.75 inches. It's just a single cube. This back part is all we're doing, 0.75 inches. We're good to go. Now we need to create this rectangular protrusion here, so it basically takes up this whole thing, another sketch. Start a sketch on this face. We're going to do a rectangle, and I'm going to strategically, and it's going to be a 2-point rectangle. I'm going to strategically pick this vertex and this vertex of my existing. Uh-oh, something went awry down here. So I just right-click on a sketch entity, choose Edit Sketch, and for some reason, I'm just going to drag this, and let's use a coincident constraint between this point and that point. There we go, that's better. Finish my sketch, I'm good to go. I guess I just didn't pick on the existing geometry correctly. Click on Extrude. This guy's going to extrude 0.75 inches as before. Click OK. And look at that. That's my part. That literally, it is my part. You can just see that's my part. So additive modeling adds material. Subtractive modeling subtracts material. Using joints, we could also make this out of cubes. And that'd be another approach. But there's 3 different ways to do it. Using an assembly, using additive, and using subtractive. Videos on all of them exist. Have fun.